All right. Here we are. Chart report. I missed chart report last week because I was in Joey Badass mode. Joey Badass, and Joey Badass versus everybody. Ray Vaughn, Daylight, everybody, right? And perhaps I missed the past 2 weeks, I think, well, for one reason or another. Either way, here's chart report, and we had an incredible run, guys. We had an incredible run on the charts. We had Luther dominating the charts for 13 straight weeks. Sadly, Luther's run has come to an end. But the greatness of that song, that collaboration, and the chart success it has will still remain in music history. Luther itself, which we've covered multiple times this week, is one of just 4% of all songs in the history of the Billboard charts to trend number one on Billboard Hot 100 for over 10 weeks. 1 second applause. Kendrick Lamar and SZA are currently on tour, breaking touring records, taking in, I think their last date just did $14 million. Stadium tour, massive success. 1 second applause. And the overall impact that GNX and the conversation started from Kendrick Lamar has spilled over into broader conversations about regional rap music, regional sounds. We've seen that competitive spirit with new artists who captured headlines last week. Joey Badass, Daylight, Ray Vaughn, and 57 others. And so we're very much in the shadow of what I view as a shift in the conversation at bare minimum and an emphasis on the tenets of hip hop culture from a macro perspective. 1 second applause. So with that being said, brand new number one this week, Ordinary by Alex Warren. 1 second applause. Big shout out to Alex Warren. Now, this is a song I've been talking about that I like a lot. I like it a lot. It's a big arena-sized ballad. Last week, it was number 4, peak position number 1, 16 weeks on the chart. Big shout out to you. Ordinary by Alex Warren. Number 2, What I Want, Ew, Yuck, Gross, featuring Tate McRae. Number 3, Ew, Yuck, Gross. Number 4, Ew, Yuck, Gross. Number 5, Luther and SZA. Peak position was number 1. Last week, number 5. It held steady over last week, so it's still number 5. So if you look at that, it's Alex Warren, 3 Ooh Yuck Grosses, and then Kendrick and SZA. So still sitting lovely on the charts. Number 6, a bar song, Tipsy, Shabuzi. Last week, number 9. Peak position number 1. 59 weeks on the chart. 59 weeks on the chart. That's amazing to see, too. Now, one of the records that Kendrick Lamar did break was Not Like Us was on the charts for 53 weeks. And currently it's not on the charts, and there was a misconception out there that it was off the charts because of botting. No, it fell off the charts because there's a little known rule on the Billboard charts that says if you've been on the charts for over 25 weeks and you fall below number 50, they just take you off of the top 100 just to make room for new players and new names on the list, right? So that's what Billboard does. And once Ooh Yuck Gross dropped, now Ooh Yuck Gross is taking up 40% of the chart. Everything got pushed down. And so that's what happened to Not Like Us. But congratulations again to Kendrick Lamar, because that's another record they broke. 1 second applause. Longest running rap song in Billboard Hot 100 history. Number 7, Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Last week, number 6, peak position number 1, 41 weeks on the chart. Number 8, Lose Control, Teddy Swims, my man Teddy Swims. Last week, number 11, peak position number 1, 93 weeks on the chart. Teddy Swims, Lose Control. That's a generational track. That is the type of success. I mean, look at this. This 93 weeks. 1 second applause to Teddy Swims. Number 9, Nokia, Drake. Last week, number 12, peak position number 2, 15 weeks on the chart. Still hasn't hit number 1. Still in that top 10 to top. I mean, I think last week was the first week it's fallen out of the top 10, to be honest. And now it's number 9, so it's back in the top 10. Number 10, Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Last week, 14, peak position number 2, 70 weeks on the chart. Number 11, Anxiety, Doechii. Last week, 13, peak position 9, 12 weeks on the chart. Still hovering right around the top 10. It did get to number 9 3 weeks ago. We covered that on here, but everything Doechii continues to touch seems to be turning to gold outside of the Met Gala, but everything else looks flawless with everything that she's delivering. 1 second applause to Doechii. Number 12, Pink Pony Club, Chappell Roan. Number 13, Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. Number 14, Love Somebody, Ooh Yuck Gross. Number 15, I Got Better, Ooh Yuck Gross. Number 16, I Had Some Help, Ooh, Yuck, Gross, featuring Ooh, Yuck, Gross. Number 17, I Ain't Coming Back, Ooh, Yuck, Gross, featuring Ooh, Yuck, Gross. Number 18, Mutt, Leon Thomas. Leon Thomas, my man, Leon Thomas, still in the top 20, even with that massive Ooh, Yuck, Gross album that just dropped. We've actually been watching the charts for a while, and seeing the success that project was having even before it was released. So to see Leon Thomas's Mutt creep back into or stay in the top 20 despite all this upheaval over the past 2 weeks is really great to see. 1 second applause. I believe the deluxe version of that album, Mutt, is currently available as well. If you haven't listened to that project, punch yourself in the face. It's crazy. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite projects in the past 18 months. 1 second applause. All the way, Big X The Plug featuring Bailey Zimmerman coming in at number 19, 23 last week, peak position number 4, 8 weeks on the charts. Another great example of hip hop and country crossovers that I think country's been taking a lot from hip hop for a long period of time, but this one feels really organic. As you guys know, I love Big X The Plug, and I like Bailey Zimmerman a lot. 1 second applause to the song. 20, Superman, Ew Yuck Gross. 21, Espresso, Sabrina Carpenter. 22, APT, Rose and Bruno Mars. 23, 20 Cigarettes, Ew Yuck Gross. 24, Blue Strips, Jesse Murph. 25, Sports Car, Tate McRae. 26, Worst Way, Riley Green. 27, Messy, Lola Young. Last week, 27, peak position 14, weeks on the chart. 26, so it's flat from last week. This is, again, I think, only fallen because of Ooh Yuck Gross. So there's a lot of new entrants last week. This is almost, I mean, the fact that that project has 37 songs on it, you know, we saw this with Playboi Carti when he had 31 songs that first week that they dropped, and slowly they filtered off. I think the same will happen here. 28, Timeless, The Weeknd and Playboi Carti. Last week, number 30, peak position number 3, 35 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 29, Undressed by Somber. 30, Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else, Benson Boone. 31, 30 for 30, SZA with Kendrick Lamar. Last week, 33, peak position number 10, 23 weeks on the chart. Still running, still winning. 1 second applause. 32, Bloodline, new entrant, Alex Warren with Jelly Roll. 1 second applause for the new entrant. I haven't heard this yet, but Alex Warren has The Ordinary. And so he's got a fantastic voice, really fantastic voice. I'm gonna take a listen to this. Let me know what you guys think about this if you've heard this already. But I'm not mad at Alex Warren, what he's doing at all. Big shout out to Atlantic Records. They got another winner. That's so, number 33, That's So True, Gracie Abrams. 34, Weren't for the Wind, Ella Langley. 35, Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist. Last week, 37, peak position 25, 4 weeks on the chart. Crept back up 2 spots from last week. Again, there was a big album that came out that has a whole bunch of songs that are taking up a lot of space. But this is really great to see with Mariah the Scientist. Again, the song debuted at number 25. This is her first Billboard Hot 100. Big things coming her way. Fantastic R&B song, like in the quintessential R&B 90s, mid-90s R&B style. The things that I think a lot of people remember fondly about R&B, or at least the last era where people were really making love songs about each other. This song encapsulates all that. Big shout out to Mariah the Scientist. 1 second applause. 36, Back to Friends, Somber. 37, Love Me Not, Raven Lene. 38, TV Off, Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty Gunplay. Last week, 47, peak position 2, 27 weeks on the chart. Look at that, jump right back up to number 38. So I think it weathered the first week of Ooh Yuck Gross pretty well, and we'll see if it gets back to where it's previously been hanging out, which is in the 20s over the next couple of weeks. 39, the No One Noticed, the Marias. 40, Am I Okay, Megan Maroney. 41, Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. 42, Mystical Magical, Benson Boone. 43, Squabble Up. I watched this video of this woman at, I think it was the Bay Area. It was a Muslim woman in a oh my gosh, what's the scarf called? Hijab. She had the hijab on, rapping, killing Squabble Up word for word. You know what I mean? That's just another example of how the diversity of that fan base, also Kendrick Lamar fan bases. But I got excited just watching her rap it. You know what I mean? And that's how I felt at that concert. I had really fantastic experience at the show. I will do a video on this. Bear with me, guys. I've been writing and I've been preparing for some live things, so I appreciate your patience. You guys are the illest. 1 second applause. Last week was 55, peak position number 1, 27 weeks on the chart. That's a big jump from last week. It was at 55 last week. It's at 43 now. Returning to equilibrium. 44, Wildflower, Billie Eilish. 45, Eyes Are Closed, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 46, Good News, Shabuzi. 47, Cry For Me, The Weeknd. Last week was 61, peak position number 12, 17 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 1 second applause to Shabuzi, too. 48, TN, I guess that's Tennessee, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 49, Dark Till Daylight, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 50, Kick Myself, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 51, I'm a Little Crazy, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 52, Backup Plan, Bailey Zimmerman and Luke Combs. 53, Where'd That Girl Go, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 54, Scholes, Chevy, and Browning, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 55, Falling Apart, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 56, Dark Thoughts, Little Tekka. Number 67 last week, 28 peak position, 11 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Number 57, Kiss Her in Front of You, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 58, If You Were Mine, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 59, Happened to Me, Russell Dickerson. 60, Party for You, Charlie XCX. Last week, 71, peak position 55, 6 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. Ozzy Zom, Ed Sheeran. Last week, 74, peak position 28, 8 weeks on the chart. This is still hovering. I mean, this one fell quite a bit, obviously, because of Ew, Yuck, Gross's album. But this one has been hovering in sort of the mid 30s, 40s, 50s for the past couple of weeks. Still haven't seen a major push. Now, I know Ed Sheeran has an album that's coming in September, so this is probably a warm-up track or, you know, just a back in the market for Ed Sheeran song right here. But I like this joint. Ozzy's album is feel-good pop music, you know? I'm a big fan of it. Let me know if you heard this song and what you think about it. 62, Cliche MGK. New entrant. 1 second applause to MGK. Have you guys seen the criticism MGK's been getting for this song? Right. So here's MGK, rapper / rocker, right? And the song is called Cliche, and he's doing, it's a straight up pop song. It's a straight up pop song, up and down pop song. And he's doing all the cliche 90s boy band dances and things like that. And people have been killing him online for doing this. And it got to the point where MGK released a video with him and his homeboy starting to clown on people who were clowning on him. And he's like, dude, it's a pop song. You're supposed to understand it's a pop song. Now, I think it's crazy seeing MGK look like this, but that's because I got used to a different MGK. I know rap MGK and I know rock MGK. I don't know pink, bell-bottom, boot-cut boy band MGK. But if you really look at it on another level, the song is called Cliche, right? So the metaphor of the video is, well, I'm going to do all the cliche dance moves, and that'll help present the conversation. And so either way, it looks crazy, but it is a pop song, and MGK is back on the charts. 1 second applause. 63, Somebody Loves Me, Party Next Door and Drake. Last week, 77, peak position 30, 15 weeks on the chart. I'm waiting to see an update on this video. I know that Drake reached out to Kai Cenat, I think, and I think maybe some fan-made video treatments for this song. I actually like that move from Drake, particularly following the Nokia music video debacle, I would say. I think that video could have been, I don't know how you have a song so colorful and have it in black and white, bare minimum. But sounds like Drake heard that criticism and is reaching out to fans and Kai Cenat to see if they can come up with a music video concept that works for Somebody Loves Me, which means Party Next Door presumably will make it into a video from a song that's on his album. 1 second applause. 64, After All the Bars Are Closed, Thomas Rhett. 65, Shake It to the Max, Fly. Molly, Silent Addy, Skillberg, and Shanaza. Wow, I have not heard this song at all. Last week it was 91, peak position 65, 2 weeks on the chart. So it's moving up quickly. I'll take a listen to this today. I haven't looked at these charts all the way yet. Let me know if you heard this song and if you rock with it. 66, Indigo, Sam Barber featuring Avery Anna. 67, Missing, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 68, Don't We, Ew, Yuck, Gross. 69, You're Way Better, Forrest Frank. 70, Peekaboo, I Just Put Some Boogers in My Chain. Kendrick Lamar featuring AZ Chike. Last week, 67, peak position 13, 27 weeks on the chart. Man, it's so funny. Like, sometimes I'm just walking down the street and, you know, not really thinking about anything too serious. I try to be as present as possible. Maybe do some walking meditation. And then randomly, in my mind, I'll hear this line. Rayvon was so last week. Now I'm hearing about a new nigga named Ass Cheeks. And I just die laughing. It brings a smile to my face every time. 1 second applause. Now, I'm a Chike fan. This isn't a shot at Chike by any means, but I think that if you look closely right here, it says AZ Chike and it's all one word. I think they've been going through a few different ways to present his name because lately I've been seeing AZ Chike with a space. But see right here, right? If you look at AZ Chike's YouTube, it's AZ and then Chike. So there's a space here, right? AZ Chike on his newest video, AZ Chike, right? AZ Chike, right? So but then if you go back a year ago, it's no space. And so it looks like they've been trying to clear that up because that ass cheek line is crazy. But this has been happening before that line. I'm not putting it on that line. But I think there has been confusion in the marketplace because when I did my pop-out video last year, I called him As Chike. I thought he was Nigerian. So I called him As Chike. Then you guys let me know it's actually, hey, man, what you did to AZ Chike's name is crazy. So it's like, oh, it's AZ Chike. And so looking at it here, they're presenting it as one word, but if you go to his most recent YouTube videos, they're starting to present it as two. So AZ Chike. Maybe they should put a dot, but A.Z Chike. I don't know. But the point is, he's on the rise. He's putting out really great music. I like Game Time quite a bit. I'm excited to see what his project actually sounds like. I think he's immensely talented. He's an easy person to root for. His heartwarming video about how he ended up as a guest appearance during Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour. It's one of those moments that really remind you the power of positive thinking and the relentless pursuit of perfection or relentless pursuit of your dreams. It's something necessary to actually make those dreams happen, you know, and he's always been willing to do that. 1 second applause to Peekaboo, Kendrick Lamar, and AZ Chike. 71, Genesis, Ill Yuck Gross. 72, Jack and Jill, Ill Yuck Gross. 73, Marlboro Rojo, Fuerza Rojita. I think I did that one right. Let me know, my Spanish-speaking analysts. Last week, number 85, peak position 73, 3 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. 74, Latina Forever, Carol G. New entrant. 1 second applause. I think I got that one right. Latina Forever. I think that's how. Let me know on that one too. 75, Whim Whammy, Pluto and YK Niece. Yo, it's so funny. Last week this was 99, peak position 75, 6 weeks on the chart right now. These two women, this video has been going super viral too. And over on Boxdead, my favorite forum, when they first posted this, they were like, nah, we only recognize one Pluto around here. We only recognize one Pluto around here, not Pluto and YK Niece. We're talking about Future. But this song is, it's an earworm, I will say that. It's a bop. I think it follows the trend line of sexy red type women rap stars. Let me know what you think about this song if you've heard it. 1 second applause. 76, Hard Fall Hallelujah, Brandon Lake and Jelly Roll. 77, Whiskey Drink, Jason Aldean. 78, Miami, Il Yuck Gross. 79, Mejalo, Fuerza Regida and Grupo Frontera. Number 80, Revelation, Il Yuck Gross. 81, Amen, Shabuzi and Jelly Roll. 1 second applause. Last week, 82, peak position 64, 5 weeks on the chart. 82, House Again, Hudson Westbrook. 83, Backseat Driver, Kane Brown. 92 last week, 67, peak position, 12 weeks on the chart. Again, I think a lot of these tracks fell quite a bit because of a new album that dropped that was really popular, and now they're going back to homeostasis. Number 84, Interlude, Il Yuck Gross. 85, number 3 and number 7, Il Yuck Gross featuring Eric Church. 86, EOO, Bad Bunny. Last week, 95, peak position 24, 19 weeks on the chart. First Bad Bunny song on the charts. On the charts. I wonder if his run is slowing down. Obviously, the same macro environment applies here. But, wow, we haven't seen a Bad Bunny song on charts. 1 second applause to Bad Bunny. 87, Twilight Zone, Ariana Grande. 88, Somewhere Over Laredo, Lainey Wilson. New entrant. 1 second applause to Lainey Wilson. 89, Leaving the Least I Could Do, Il Yuck Gross. 90, Come Back as a Redneck, Il Yuck Gross featuring Hardy. 91, Rather Live, Playboy Carti and The Weeknd. Their successful duo collaboration continues to reap dividends. Last week was number 98. 4 was his peak position, 11 weeks on the chart. 92, Re-Entry, Fix What You Didn't Break, Nate Smith, 1 second applause. 93, The Dealer, Il Yuck Gross featuring Ernest. 94, Drink Until It Does, Il Yuck Gross. 95, Por Esos Ojos, Fuerza Regida. 96, The Largest, Big X The Plug, Re-Entrant, 1 second applause. 97, Busy Woman, Sabrina Carpenter, re-entrant, 1 second applause. 98, Revolving Door, Tate McRae. 99, Late LA Night, Il Yuck Gross. And number 100, re-entrant, Feel It by David, 1 second applause. All right, so that is the Hot 100. Let me know what stands out to you. Let me know if I missed anything on these charts. We always take a look at the top 20 on the Billboard 200. A little movement here. Number 1, I'm the Problem, Il Yuck Gross, number 1. Past 2 weeks, not a surprise. We just talked about this quite a bit. Number 2, SZA SOS. Last week was number 2, peak position number 1. 129 weeks on the chart. That's incredible. 1 second applause. Number 3, GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Last week, number 5, peak position number 1, 27 weeks on the chart. 1 second applause. And number 4, One Thing at a Time, Il Yuck Gross. So Il Yuck Gross is 20%, 40% of the top 5. Crazy. And number 5, Playboy Carti Music. Last week was 18, peak position 1, 11 weeks on the chart. That's a huge leap. I'm not sure if they did a re-release or if they did a deluxe. I can't imagine it'd be a deluxe on a 31. Perhaps they did vinyl sales. Usually that is what happens when you see something jump from 18 to number 5, right? But shout out to Playboy Carti. I do like this project. 1 second applause. 6, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 7, Some Sexy Songs for You, Party Next Door and Drake. Last week was number 8, peak position number 1, 15 weeks on the chart. Number 8, Debbie Tiara Mas Fotos, Bad Bunny. Last week, number 9, peak position number 1, 21 weeks on the chart. Number 9, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Billie Eilish. Last week, number 11, peak position number 2, 54 weeks on the chart. And number 10, Dangerous, the double album, Il Yuck Gross. Last week, number 12, peak position number 1, 229 weeks on the chart. 229 weeks on the chart. 30% of the top 10 is unlistenable. It's all happening. Number 11, 111 X Pancha, Fuerza Regida. Number 12, Where I've Been Isn't Where I'm Going, Shabuzi. 1 second applause. Number 13, You'll Be All Right, Kid, Chapter 1, Alex Warren. 1 second applause. Number 14, Evan in Arcadia, Sleep Token. Number 15, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, Chaperone. Number 16, So Close to What, Tate McRae. Number 17, Hurry Up Tomorrow, The Weeknd. Last week, number 16, peak position number 1, 17 weeks on the chart. Number 18, Tortured Poets Department, Taylor Swift. Number 19, Stick Season, Noah Kahan. And number 20, Mayhem, Lady Gaga. And that rounds out our top 20 on the Billboard 200. So a lot of movements from the last time we've done this. Let me know your thoughts on all of this. Let me know if you have any personal favorites of any of the songs that we talked about. And if there's any commentary that stands out to you around these artists. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the Company Man on everything. Follow the Justin Hunt Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom happening. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dabbing them. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog. You don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.